This is day 4 of our 5-day Peace and Power Challenge. In day 4, you will be dealing with accountability of your thoughts. Now, before we move ahead, let's take a quick recap of days 1, 2, and 3. On day 1, you identified areas of stress in your life and defined the specifics in those areas. On day 2, you examined those specifics and explored the question of what role you played, if any. On day 3, you dealt with harboring unforgiveness in your heart concerning yourself and others. And since day 1, we've received some very positive feedback. Here are just some of the awesome comments that have been made. I so love you and thank you for this. This will be a blessing to all who partake in the challenge. Another, I can't thank you enough for starting this challenge that I'm ready to take, because this is no normal challenge and I know these will not be just 5 normal days. Another, my God, this is so enriching and needed. Another, I absolutely love this. Another, amen, so excited about this. Another, I made my list and I have to admit, I am really liking this. Another, it's more difficult than I thought. Having to be really transparent isn't easy for me at all. Another, sis, it was straight from God seeing this. It's not good right now, and I know this will help me reground and refocus on God. Thank you. I love you. Wow. Such awesome comments. Many of you have been working so hard. I commend you for sticking it out, because you will be rewarded in the end. Now, I told you on day 2 that this challenge was beginning to heat up. On day 3, it was going up a notch. And now on day 4, we're taking it up another notch. For day 4, you will be challenged with taking full authority over your mind. This means you will be in charge of each and every thought that you have. So don't let the enemy control what's yours, your mind. I love what Honorable Secretary Alexis Herman said to me in the interview with her for this challenge. And I quote, "We have to be at our best to do our best," end quote. We can't be at our best stressed up over issues. The mind has a mind of its own. And sometimes when the mind is so full of too many thoughts from being stressed out, we can't turn them off. And this is the dangerous part, because it's perfect timing for the enemy to strike. However, you've already done some foundational work that has helped prepare you for day 4's challenge. The goal of day 4's challenge is to control your thoughts and overcome any that are unwanted. What I mean by this is, Jesus says in 2 Corinthians 10:5, cast down arguments, everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing every thought into captivity to his obedience. This means each and every thought you process through your mind must be captured and then brought under the obedience of what Jesus says. And also, it means you must, for day 4, be on the lookout for anything that comes to you in the form of an argument or anything you're told that places itself above God's knowledge. Now, taking it a bit further concerning you controlling your thoughts. In taking charge of your mind for day 4's challenge, you must only think on things as instructed in Philippians 4:8. And in doing so, remember what Jesus says: if you love him, you'll keep his commandments, and you'll bring every thought under his subordination. Not some or few, but every thought. And these are the things you are to think on for day 4's challenge, according to Philippians 4:8. Whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, those are things of honesty, generosity, and courage. Whatever things are just, those are things that are good and right. Whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of a good report. And also anything that is of virtue. Those are things of good behavior and character. And Also, things that are praiseworthy. Now, researchers say, and this is amazing, human beings average between 50,000 and 70,000 thoughts per day. That's an enormous amount. But you were made with power, love, and a sound mind. You were built for this, and there's no question you can't do it. I want to emphasize this again. Be mentally alert and on guard over each thought you allow to be processed through your mind for Day 4's challenge. Your mind is your mind, no one else's, and whosoever is in control of the mind is in control of that person. Take charge over your thoughts because you will be held accountable for them one day. And I want you to remember this during Day 4's challenge. The enemy comes, as we know, to kill, steal, and destroy. Don't let the enemy steal your mind or your thoughts. A part of being an overcomer is taking charge of your mental processes. And the only way to do this is to, number one, be in charge of your mind and be in charge of your thoughts. And number two, be obedient to Jesus, bringing your mind and your thoughts under his subjection. I'll see you on Day 5.